Coming up next, high school volleyball on your sports leader in Lorain, WLCS TV 20.
Good morning and welcome to Lorain High School. It's high school volleyball, and it's a tri-meet. The Lady Titans of Lorain hosting the Clippers of Clearview in the first match, with the Titans and Blue Streaks of Sandusky to follow. Jay Ferguson, Bob Schlenbaker here to bring you all of the action. A little bit different format for Saturday morning tri-meet volleyball in that it's a best of 3 games competition rather than the 5 that you see during conference play. For Lorain, coming in off a big week, including a big conference win over Maple Heights on Tuesday, they start with number 12, Malia Amador, number 6, Julia Velez, number 14, Seven Townsell, number 30 is the setter, Layla Carrion, 16, Evelyn Williams, and 10, Sydney Patterson. Now they'll rotate in the libero, number 2, Angelica Patterson, for her cousin Sydney. And for the Clippers of Clearview, it's Megan Zabo, number 30. The libero's number 1, India Santiago, number 3, Skylar Ferguson, 13, Samantha Jansura, Brianna Cirillo, and Venetia Billings. There's the set. Amador's first hit is long, and point to Clearview. Zabo's second serve, Patterson. Carry on, tipped by Julia Velez for the kill. 1 serving 1. And up to the service line in for Lorain, Marissa Sturgill, number 8, will be the first server. Ball is up. Ferguson, Zabo, Cirillo, Evelyn Williams tipped over by Sturgill. Zabo bumps it up off Venetia Billings. Patterson with the dig. Back set and sent over by Evelyn Williams. Zabo with the pass. Tossed across by Billings. Also in the game for Clearview is Olivia Romas, number 13, as that ball was outside the wire and over to Clearview. Venetia Billings on the line, junior from Clearview, number 22. Puts it up, sends it back to Evelyn Williams. Marissa Sturgill sets Seven Townsell. Blocked, but out of bounds. That was off of Brianna Cirillo, the big 6'3" sophomore for Clearview. Now into the Clearview lineup, number 5, Selena Lara, into the back row for Billings. And on the service line for Lorain, number 4, Emily Van Horn. That ball, knuckleball, goes long. And it's 2-3 as Cirillo to serve. Bumps it short to Williams. It's an ace. 4-2 Clearview in the early going. Cirillo again. Townsell puts it down. Serving for Lorain, number 14, Seven Townsell. Lara, run down by Love, but unable to get it across, and we're tied at 4. 7. Lara. Santiago bumps it back. Jenna Zabo one-hands it over, and Sturgill is unable to play it, and it goes into the net. And Clearview with the point. Samantha Jansura now on the serving line. Sent over by Van Horn, played up by Jansura, but into the net. Point for Lorain, and we're tied at 5. We've been tied at 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, and 5. Carry on serve. That's Jenna Zabo setting Madeline Love. Bumped up. Carry on the back set, didn't get it over. And on the hitting error, it'll go to Clearview. And this will be Jenna Zabo. Bumped up, carry on. Patterson dumps it out. (5-7). Lorain trailing Clearview. Jenna Zabo serves to Amador, and it's an ace. 5 serving 8. Zabo deep to Van Horn. Back set from carry on. Blocked, but out. Billings got the block, but it was out. Evelyn Williams put it across, and she'll be on the service line. 6 serving 8. Game 1, best of 3. Lorain versus Clearview. That knuckleball goes into the net. And it goes back to Clearview and India Santiago. Ball up, sent across. 7 Townsell. Layla Carrion. Back set for Patterson. Sent back by Billings for the kill. 6 serving 10 now. Santiago, that's Carrion. Outside to Velez. Blocked. And on the 4 hits, so it wasn't a block. It was in the net and didn't go over. And Clearview maintains at 11-6. India Santiago, deep serve. That is Velez. That is Williams, and that is Velez. Santiago. Jansura bump set. Cirillo in the middle, deep, and going to be out. So Angelica Patterson will step up to the service line for Lorain. The senior libero. Ball up, left hands it across. Ferguson. And that was Billings that sent it over. Carry on back set for Amador, bumped up by Jansura. And Cirillo will just send it across. Carry on bumps it over into the hole, unable to play it. And it's a point for the Titans. Patterson, left-handed serve in the middle. Ferguson bumps it up. Jansura, Billings. Billings sends it deep to bumped up, going to have to come back on a free ball. Evelyn Williams plays it up to carry on. Velez into the hole, one-handed up by Billings, but unable to be saved by Santiago. Point to the Titans, 9 serving 11. Game 1, best of 3. Ferguson, Jansura, Billings. Billings into the hole, off the net, and down for the Clearview point. Megan Zabo in for Leanna Rogers, 34, to the service line. Also in, Jansura. That is Romas replacing Jansura. 7 Townsell puts it down in the corner. You couldn't have taken it back and dropped it any better. And 7 with the kill. Makes it 12-10 Clearview. And Marissa Sturgill will serve. Sturgill deep. Skylar Ferguson, Megan Zabo, and Venetia Billings has to bump it across. Carry on, Sturgill, and up for Velez, who sends it out. Clearview 13-10. And Venetia Billings, 22 to serve. Short to Townsell, bumps it to Sturgill, who sets Townsell, who is blocked at the net by Cirillo. 14-10. Billings, Williams, and on the errant pass, the Clippers' lead grows to 5. Biggest lead of the game for either team. Billings, Williams, Sturgill. Lifted off the net by the Clippers, and the point will go to the Titans. Number 4, Emily Van Horn, junior defensive specialist for Lorain. One hands it across, Lara, Zabo, and Zabo. And that one's gone. On the hitting error, point to the Titans, 12-15. Occasionally you'll see people walking past the court and going into the next gym where the JVs are playing at the same time. Lara, Megan Zabo, Cirillo sends it cross court and out. And on that error, the Titans climb closer. 13-15. Van Horn, ball up and one-handed over. Selena Lara, Megan Zabo, and into the middle, Romas. Carry on. Van Horn from the back row, blocked by Cirillo. Townsell tried to backhand it across, no go. And it's 16-13 as 6'3" sophomore Brianna Cirillo sends it across. Evelyn Williams, Sturgill, Townsell bumped up by Cirillo, sent over by Zabo, but out. A little impatience there in the hitting error. And it's 16-14 Clearview, game 1, 7 Townsell. She was the Lorain Student Athlete of the Week. She is a senior at early college. Ball is up. Megan Zabo, and Madeline Love. Townsell, Sturgill, Williams, Zabo, and Love unable to make the pass. And it's 15-16. Titans creep ever closer. Townsell, Zabo sends it the wrong way. Santiago runs it down, but the Titans will tie it on that receive error. We're tied at 16. Timeout, Clearview. And with that, we'll step away and take timeout as well. 16 Lorain, 16 Clearview, game 1, best of 3.
Hi, my name is Blake Bartley. I'm 16 years old in 10th grade at Lorain High School. I'm studying welding and manufacturing through Lorain High's Career Tech Education Program. After that first class, I knew it was something that I would want to stick with. I could have a future in this. I put pieces of metal together and have learned all different types of welding, like MIG and stick. I get to learn TIG welding my junior year. We've done a lot of projects so far and I've gained a lot of experience. Overall, the program is fun and pretty laid back. It's never boring because you're always doing something in the class. Krushenko is by far my favorite teacher. He interacts with us and gets along pretty well. The stuff he's taught me is going to seriously help me when I need to weld my own car one day. That's why I'm going to University of Northwestern Ohio to continue my education in welding. I know what I want to do, and it's all thanks to Lorain High Welding and Manufacturing Career Tech Program.
The teams are back on the court following the timeout. 7 Townsell with the serve. She'd served 2 points to tie the match of the game 1 of the match at 16. And she is back on the line. Ball up and across. Jenna Zabo. Tipped over by Layla Carrion, and the Titans come all the way back from down 15-10 to take a 17-16 lead. Good awareness by Carrion. Ball up, sent off the net and into the hole. You couldn't have placed that one any better on the ace. I'm guaranteeing you that they don't practice that. Coach Jackson does not have them. She's got a big smile on her face, but they don't work on the net cord serve. 18-16, Jenna Szabo, Megan Szabo, Romas, cross court. Nice direction on the hit in front of Sturgill, and it's 18-17. On the service line for Clearview, number 11, Samantha Jansura. Ball up deep to 7 Townsell, Sydney Patterson, and then Carrion. Santiago's set to nowhere, and we're tied at it's 19-17 Titans, and the serve is back to number 30, Layla Carrion. Deep serve to India Santiago, Jansura, and that was Rogers, who unable to complete the hit. In 2017, the Titans taking command now, outscoring Clearview 10-2, bumped up by Rogers. Jansura, and Jenna Szabo just sends it over. Amador, Carrion, Williams into the net, Clipper ball. I think when the coaches look back at this one, they're going to look and see that the team that made the fewest errors is going to win. Van Horn, Carrion, Patterson, blocked. Billings and Love on the block, and it's 20-19. Szabo, that's 7 Townsell, Carrion, and Amador. Amador off the block, bumped up twice, but not able to save it are the Clippers. And the Titans get a point and the serve back. Substitution, Julia Velez for Emily Van Horn, and Evelyn Williams, a 4-year letter winner, on the service line. Santiago, Jansura, bumped over by Ferguson, but out. And 22-19, timeout Clearview, trying to stem the tide here. We are in game 1. It's Clearview from the Patriot League and Lorain from the Lake Erie League. Clearview is yet to win this season, in conference or out. Lorain in first place in the LEL after a big conference showdown win over always tough Maple Heights on Tuesday. The Lady Titans had a tough start to the season, but they've righted the ship and really turned things around. They're back on the court ready to go. Here comes Clearview, 22-19. Evelyn Williams with the ball. Ball up. Ferguson, Jansura, Billings puts it down. 22-20. 22 with the kill. And it'll come back to number 1, sophomore libero India Santiago. Ball up, ball over. Williams, Carrion, Patterson into the net, and it's 22-21. Ball up, ball over. Townsell, Carrion, Velez blocked, bumped up by Townsell. Carrion, Amador bumps it over. Jansura bumps it up, sent over by Billings. And that was Townsell. Carrion, back row attack is down from Evelyn Williams. Well done by the Lady Titans to take a 23-21 lead, and that was a huge point right there in this match, because 25-2 is what you got to have to win. Angelica Patterson, ball up, Santiago. Jansurin sent over by Billings, bumped up, carry on. Velez will send it into the net, 23-22. And Megan Zabo in for Clearview will have the serve. She's in along with 13, Olivia Romas. Ball up, sent wide. Another big point for Lorain, making it 24-22. Titans with the game in hand. Okay, and it'll be Marissa Sturgill here as we try to get a little bit organized. Ball up, ball sent across. Santiago just ate her up, and it's 25-22. Final in the first. Lorain on top of Clearview. Back with game 2 after this timeout.
Opportunities present themselves every day. Opportunities that move us forward. Opportunities to serve part-time in your community. While continuing full-time careers or education. To help keep our nation safe at home and around the globe. Explore your opportunities in the Air Force Reserve.
Can I go to the sleepover?
Lucy, I want you to promise me something. If there's any drinking, I want you to say, "No thanks, not my thing."
Mom.
I promise you, your real friends won't care. Deal?
I promise, Mom.
They really do hear you.
Did you pack your toothbrush?
For tips on how to start the talk, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. A public service message from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
Jay Ferguson, Bob Schlenbaker back here for game 2. The Lady Titans defeating Clearview 25-22 in game 1. And the teams are on the court for game 2. For Lorain, Angelica Patterson, number 2, starts in the back row, along with Marissa Sturgill, number 8, Evelyn Williams, 16. 30, Layla Carrion, 14, 7, Townsell, 6, Julia Velez up front. For Clearview, Megan Zabo, 30, Skylar Ferguson, 3, the libero, and 5, Selena Lara, 22, Venetia Billings, Samantha Giansura, 11, and Brianna Cirillo, 15, up front. Marissa Sturgill with the ball in her hand as it was to end the last game. Ball up, ball over. Lara bumps too far, and Townsell sends it down for the kill. The bad pass set up 7 Townsell, and she knew what to do with it when she got it. 1-0 Titans. Sturgill, Lara, Cirillo, Billings. Sturgill sent it over, and that's Velez sending it. Samantha Giansura, Megan Zabo, Brianna Cirillo into the hole. Diving save by Sturgill, up by Velez, sent over by Townsell. Giansura slides to the ground, but unable to make the play. And it's 2-0 Lorain. Marissa Sturgill, junior setter. Ball up. Billings, Jansura, Billings. Billings sent it down. Evelyn Williams dug it up, but unable to keep it in play. And on the Billings kill, the serve will go over. Olivia Romas, 13, comes in. Megan Zabo, number 30, to the service line. Senior sends it deep. Evelyn Williams, Sturgill, Townsell, ground. Back to Lorain at 3-1. Emily Van Horn in for Julia Velez to play her back row. And serve. Ball up. short in front of the libero. Ferguson can't get there, and it's an ace. (4-1) Lorain. Into the net for the service error, and like that it goes back to Clearview. 22 Venetia Billings. Zabo back in the front row. Billings sends it over in short in front of Angelica Patterson for the ace. And it's 3 serving 4. Bumped up by Van Horn, set by Sturgill, blocked. Cirillo blocked Townsell, and we're tied at 4. The 6'3" frame of Brianna Cirillo has proved tough for a lot of teams. 4-4, that's Van Horn, and that's tipped over by Townsell, set by Zabo, and then Cirillo sends it over, bumped up, and nice save. And out of the chaos sometimes comes order, and the Titans pick up a point when they look to be in trouble. Serving for Lorain, 14-7 Townsell. Jump serve. India Santiago, Megan Zabo sent over by Skylar Ferguson. Townsell, Sturgill, and sent deep by Patterson. Ferguson, Zabo, Patterson, Santiago. A little bit of order. Sent over by Sydney Patterson into an opening, and it's 6-4. Whistle. They got somebody under the net. Not sure who they called, but the ball will go to Clearview at 5-5. Brianna Cirillo serves it. Sturgill, carry on. India Santiago on the dive. Van Horn, Sturgill, carry on, down. Nice kill there. And for that, Layla Carrion, senior setter, sometimes hitter, to the service line, sends it deep to Jenna Zabo, Megan Zabo, and Madeline Love. Evelyn Williams up, and Van Horn from the back row puts it across. Love tips it over, but she was on the net. 7-5 Lorain. Layla Carrion just received her acceptance to Ohio State. Well, she'll be matriculating next year as a young scholar. Service reception error makes it 8-5. Ball up. Jenna Zabo in the middle bumps it up. Her sister Megan back sets to Jenna, who punches it in the hole from the back row for the kill, and it's 8-6. Olivia Roms on the serving line for Clearview. G-jump serve, sends it deep to the back row to Van Horn. Carry-on tips it over. Megan Zabo one-hands it up. Patterson, carry-on, Patterson, but into the net. And it's 8-7. 13, Olivia Romas is a freshman for Clearview. She's been in the rotation from the beginning of the season. Townsell, carry-on. Williams, kill. Olivia Williams with a kill. Julia Velez back for Emily Van Horn. For Clearview, 34, Leanna Rogers in for Megan Zabo. Ball up, Evelyn Williams sends it to Jenna Zabo. Samantha Jansura, Madeline Love. 7 Townsell with the dig, sent over by Carrion. Whiffed by Ferguson of Clearview. And point to Lorain. Evelyn Williams one-hands it over. Santiago, Jansura, Rogers. Back row to Williams. Carry-on. Cross court. Love sends it over. Townsell sends it back. And Patterson pounds it, but into the net. Had the feeling all morning that the team that wakes up first is going to be in control of this one, as neither team used to the 9 a.m. start. That's Layla Carry-On. Sydney Patterson just wanted to nudge it over and didn't get enough of it, and we're at 10-9. Jenna Zabo, junior hitter, on the line, and that one's going to sail. Oh, just caught part of the line. Nope, now the referee's going to overrule. The referee overruled, so it's 11-9 instead of 10-all. Big point, and Angelica Patterson left hands it across. Venetia Billings, Samantha Jansura, and Billings blocked but not down, and the Titans will send it over with 7 Townsell. That Venetia Billings sends it deep. Patterson bumped back, but 7 can't stop her momentum, and she goes under the net. Ball out to Clearview. Skylar Ferguson going to try and serve. She's got a bad thumb. She knuckleballed that one over to Evelyn Williams. Carry on. Townsell blocked by Cirillo. Patterson up. Carry on back. That was Amador up by Ferguson. Rogers double hits. Looking at Marissa Sturgill now. Ball up, ball sent across Billings, Jansura, Cirillo, Townsell, Ferguson, Billings, Ferguson. Carry on, Sturgill, Townsell into the hole, kill. Nicely done by 7 Townsell. She's been around the volleyball court for, it seems like, forever for Lorain as well as Williams. Those two are going to be really missed when they graduate in June. Marissa Sturgill in, Skylar Ferguson, Samantha Jansura, and Billings. Sturgill, Carry On, Velez off of Billings and under the bench for the Lorain point. 14-10, timeout Clearview. Just about the opposite spot of where we were in the last game. Clearview led 15-10 before Lorain came back to take things over, eventually winning 25-22. This one was a back-and-forth affair until the Titans took a 3-point lead at 8-5, and since then they've maintained that lead. Clearview's never gotten even. They've gotten as close as one a couple times at 10-9 and 11-10, but the Lady Titans have been able to maintain a lead for Coach Jackson and assistant coach Cheryl Bancic over there. There you see Clearview. Skylar Ferguson, of course, my daughter, we were unsure if she was going to be able to play this morning, as she's got her thumb in a splint and got here early, and we appreciate trainer Tracy Menges working on her. Marissa Sturgill one hands it over. Skylar Ferguson bumps it up. Samantha Jansura sets it, but it's a double hit. The errors have plagued Clearview once again this morning. Marissa Sturgill. That's deep. Selena Lara, Ferguson, sent over by Rogers, but again on a double hit. So there have been 3 double hits in this sequence as Lorain has taken it from 12-10 to 16-10 on the strength of Sturgill's serve. That one's up. Selena Lara, Ferguson, Cirillo, Williams, Sturgill, Carry On, off the block and down, 17-10. Marissa Sturgill. Selena Lara off the net and unable to play it, and it's 18-10. Titans taking charge of the game 2 after a closely fought 25-22 win in game 1. Sturgill, Ferguson, but over but not in, and it's 19-10. Jenna Sturgill in to the back row in the middle. Marissa Sturgill. Skylar Ferguson sends it across. Williams passes. Sturgill sets. Townsell dinks. Jansura up. Nobody home. 20-10 Lorain on this, what is now an 8-point run by Sturgill. Ball up. Ball across. Billings bumps it to the scorer's table. And it's 21-10. Megan Zabo in for the Clippers, just trying to anything they can to change the momentum. 21-10, Sturgill serving yet again. Into the net that time. And that breaks the string of 9 straight. Zabo to serve for Clearview, 21-11. Ball over. Williams. There's a call there for over the net. Cirillo gets called. Coach Baker of Clearview didn't understand the call. 22-11, so it probably doesn't matter, but it was certainly not on the net, so I'm not sure what the call was. This is Emily Van Horn. Skylar Ferguson, Megan Zabo, Olivia Romas. Van Horn, Sturgill, Williams. Top of the net and down. 22-12. And Billings to the service line for Clearview. Sends that one over to Evelyn Williams. Marissa Sturgill, 7 Townsell. Lift on the dive by Ferguson, and it's 23-12. Substitutions for Clearview. Santiago for Billings. And for Lorain, 7 Townsell. Ferguson, Zabo, Cirillo, Sturgill, Patterson. Van Horn sends it across. Zabo, Jansura, Zabo. That was Van Horn. Sturgill sends it across. Ferguson one hand. Zabo into the bench and out. And the Titans looking for 1 point to win this match at 24-12. They're going to have lots of opportunities. 7 Townsell. That's Santiago, Jansura, and Zabo. Townsell, Sturgill, Patterson blocked by Cirillo. Sophomore, 6'3" sophomore Brianna Cirillo to the service line. Knocks it into the net. And very anticlimactically, the Titans take game 2, 25-13, and dominate the Clippers in the opener of this tri-match. Lorain completes, in the midst of a good week, now 3-0 on the week, and they will play the Lady Blue Streaks of Sandusky High School in match 3 of this tri-meet. But for now, the Clearview Clippers will play the Sandusky Blue Streaks, and we will be back after that with Lorain High volleyball action. Till then, Jay Ferguson and Bob Schlenbaker. Take care.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.